Welcome back to Cyberwars Series 5. We're now in round 2 of Heat B. Our first battle of the second round sees Toon Raider, the runners-up from the last series, going up against Gangreen, the German entry. In the arena for our house robots we have Shunt with the bulldozer blades and the vicious diamond-edged axe. And Growler with the crushing jaws of doom. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Gangreen have really got their work cut out for them here. Toon Raider very, very low to the ground, a lot of pushing power. Gangreen, it is slightly faster though, I will give them that. But it's got a high ground clearance and Toon Raider can easily get in underneath that. Gangreen righting itself. Oh, not quite. Back onto the flipper of Toon Raider they go. Toon Raider getting the front spikes of the flipper in underneath. Very good battle here, but Gangreen definitely the underdogs. Definitely the ones in trouble. So, I think we got about a minute and a half left of the fight. Gangreen thrust through the air. Shunt coming in with the axe. Gangreen will want to get away from there. Accidents have happened with Shunt's axe, of course. He's smashed aerials, punctured engines, destroyed weapons, and Gangreen is stuck on top of that axe. Where has Shunt got it lodged in? I dread to think. Shunt getting Gangreen off his top. Now, what effect has the axe had on Gangreen? Nothing visible as of yet, but I just wonder. The flipper still seems to be working. Yeah, it is. They're still able to right themselves. Gangreen, they need to get out of the CPZ quickly. Oh, maybe that's the damage that Shunt's axe has caused. They seem to have only one wheel working. Shunt must have hit one of the wheels. And if Gangreen has only got one wheel working, I don't think they're going to be going anywhere. Certainly not the second round. 1, 2, 3. And Wreckbot trying to count out Gangreen. 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's Toon Raider going through to the heat final. I pretty much predicted that. And it's ta-ta to Gangreen. Back to Germany they go, empty-handed. Toon Raider through the heat final. And we have our next battle, which consists of seed number 19, Atomic, former grand finalists in Series 2 and 3. They're up against Siren, the sacrificial robots. I'll be astounded if Siren gets a victory here. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Atomic coming in with the spikes. Siren is going to have to keep out of trouble. Oh, but pushing in on Atomic. This is interesting. Siren's actually plucky enough to take on Atomic, who is definitely heavier, definitely faster, definitely has a weapon, to put it bluntly. Definitely larger, the sort of David and Goliath thing I mentioned last week. But Siren has been toppled now, and I don't think they'll be hearing police sirens anytime soon to come and save them. Siren absolutely shattered. They'll have to come back next year with better armour, a better robot all round, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time to let the house robots have their fun. Growler coming in with his jaws, trying to rip off the weapon. He's done it now. Growler there, the dog with the fiberglass bone. Siren doubled back over, and it's still moving. After all that damage, it's still going. Not anymore, though. They're out of it. Cease. Well done to Atomic. They go through to meet Toon Raider in the heat final. Let's just clear away the scrap metal that was Siren. Growler, give me that. And we have our heat final. Toon Raider and Atomic. I'm trying to remember if these two have met in the past. Well, yeah, they have actually. They met in Series 3. Atomic defeated Toon Raider in the grand final. but then they lost out to 95 in the final itself. Toon Raider was able to pick up 3rd place against Pressure in the 3rd place playoff. But who's going to go through to the quarterfinals this time? Only one of them can, but which one? 3, 2, 1. Activate. Flipper against Flipper. Atomic by far the more experienced of these two. Toon Raider thrusting Atomic up and over, and can Atomic right itself on its side? I wouldn't have thought so looking at the design. Atomic looks like a stealth bomber with that big black flipper. Toon Raider very, very nearly thrown out themselves though. Could Atomic cause an upset here? Throw out the favoured robot. Well, they're both brilliant, don't get me wrong. Atomic trying to get away, but thrusting Toon Raider up and over. Toon Raider, could they be going out here? We had a battle like this in the last heat. We had a heat final like this, no jokes. We had Ripper against Tilly Evo, and Tilly Evo came out on top. And we're having a similar experience here, in fact. We've got a minute and a half remaining. In comes Atomic with a flipper again. I think it's Atomic on top, you know, because Toon Raider, they're finding it very, very hard to come up with an answer. Toon Raider, can they right themselves? No, Atomic just comes in again. And Toon Raider, they were very, very nearly over the edge there. A minute remaining. And so far, it looks like the best fight of the series at the moment. Now, what damage are these two taking? Because they've definitely both picked up points for style and aggression. Who's the more controlled? I think it's Atomic, actually. But damage, I'm not too sure. I think Atomic might be picking up points for damage. Not very many, though, because it's hard to cause damage with flipping weapons. Okay, 30 seconds of the fight remain. This is extremely close. Well, not that close. I think it's Atomic who's going to go through, and it is! Atomic has flipped out Toon Raider. Can they flip themselves back in? They've done it before. Oh, and Toon Raider has flipped themselves back in, but Atomic comes straight back in with the flipper. 10, 9, 8, 7, and there goes Toon Raider. I think they're definitely out this time. And the winner going through to the quarterfinals is Atomic. Well done to them. That was a fantastic display. They joined Tilly Evo in the quarterfinals. See you guys next time for the 3rd heat.